This is part 2 of our Dallas Museum of Art Expectations. So, what you want to bring to the Dallas Museum of Art are active listening ears, focus, our Malvern leadership skills, and your best behavior. So you're going to take the time to be really focused and listening to your teacher and focus to the docent and going around the museum. When we are in the museum, you want to make sure you are aware of your surroundings. You want to stay at least 2 feet away from the art at all times. You never ever touch the artwork. You don't touch the artwork on the walls or the sculptures that are around you. You do want to look at all the different things that are around you, but beware of your surroundings because you don't want to be knocking into anything. Next, you want to stay with your class at all times. So as your class is going around the museum, you want to make sure you're following your teacher's directions and the docent's directions. If you're walking in line, you're in a sharp line, staying with your class. Whenever they tell you you can sit in front of a painting, you'll sit in front of a painting and you will listen to that artwork. When you are in the museum, it is a library voice. You should have a whisper. The docent will ask you questions and then you can talk in a normal voice. But most of the time, you will be at a whisper in the museum, just like in the library. Do remember, anytime you are walking around, you want to stay sharp, following your docent, following your teacher, making sure that you're looking at where you're going and not bumping into any of the artwork, but also looking around at the artwork because there is artwork all around you. There's artwork on the floor because there are different tiles that are art. There's artwork on the ceilings and the walls, but also be aware of those sculptures. And don't forget to have fun and be on your best behavior and live kind. Make sure you're nice to each other. What you should not bring to the museum. You shouldn't have your backpack. That should be left at school. You shouldn't have any big bulky coats. Because remember how we talked about walking around the museum? You don't want to be bumping into anything, and they don't like big bulky coats because you could bump into artwork or sculptures. You shouldn't have cell phones or other objects because if you have those, you could lose those because you want to keep all your property on you at all times. Just a reminder, if you put something that's your property somewhere, chances are, you might lose it and you wouldn't be able to get it back. So the best thing is just to bring yourself. That's all you really have to bring. Yourself and your best behavior. If you want pictures, your teacher will be taking pictures. So it's not really for you to bring a phone or anything like that. Don't forget, you want to make sure to be on your best behavior at Clyde Warren Park. Listen to your teacher's directions. You'll stay with your class at all times. There are some places in Clyde Warren Park where you can sit down to eat your sack lunch. You do want to have a sack lunch. Everything in your sack lunch should be something that should be able to throw away. If you have a brown paper bag that carries your lunch, a sandwich, some chips, fruit, some kind of drink, and then you'll be able to eat your lunch and throw it away, and we could even have some time to play in the Clyde Warren Park, but sticking with your class and listening to your teacher's directions.